Hi friends, welcome to my channel. My name is Megan and this is the third video in my makeup declutter series. The first one I did, we went over eyeshadow palettes and you guys helped me declutter some of them. And then the last one I did was lipsticks and lip crayons and different lip products that I have. I ended up keeping quite a few of what I did have, but I did declutter a couple, so I definitely thank you guys for joining me and helping me go through those. I do have two lipsticks on today that I went over in that video on today, and it's like this cranberry wine color, and the first one is the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in Copenhagen, and then the other one is the Wet n Wild Sugar Plum Fairy, and this is what this one looks like. Gorgeous together. I mentioned both of these in that video, and I also swatched them and listed them in the description, so you guys can go check out that video, and you can go to the links and find those colors, or maybe a color that would work better for you. But in this video, we're going to go over more eyeshadows, but single shadows. I know I briefly touched on some of them in the first video, but I managed to find more, and I thought I would go over these and have you guys help me declutter them. I do have a lot that I love and I'm excited to share with you. And then I have a couple that I know I want to pass on, but maybe it's something you like or you want to know about, so I'm here to give you all the info I can. But the first collection that we're going to talk about is the Milani Bella collection, and I have a few of them on my eyes today. As you can see, it's this like blue-gray look. The colors I have on my eyes are Bella Navy, which is right here, and this is on the outer part of my eyes. And then I have Bella Sky, and this is on the middle. Gorgeous colors. And then I have Bella Silver on the inner corners. And these colors are very blendable. They're very pigmented, creamy. They have a sheen under toe to them. So they're just gorgeous. I do have a couple more in the collection that I was able to find, and I actually got all of these at the Dollar Tree a few years back, so I'm not sure if you'll be able to find these, but if I can find them, I will link them below. The other colors I have are Bella Cobalt, Bella Charcoal, Bella Purple, and Bella Teal. And I want to show you the teal one because it's just gorgeous. This is what it looks like right there. And I'm going to swatch a little bit for you guys. They're just so gorgeous. They don't have a lot of fallout. They're very blendable. And like I said, they have a really pretty like sheen underlay to them. And this is the Bella Teal. So gorgeous. And it would be perfect to wear right now in the summertime. Like if you're nice and bronzed and tan. So pretty. So I'm definitely going to be holding on to those. They are some of my favorites. I have worn them in many looks, and I just feel like I haven't dabbled in them enough, so I want to hold on to them and play around with them some more. I do have another collection. It's by Almay, and these are all kind of lighter colors. Like I have Petal, I have Peach Fuzz. This one's called Vintage Grape, and then I also have Lilac and Honeydew, and I'll show you Honeydew. It's this really pretty light green color right there, but they're very powdery. They don't have hardly any payoff. I'm not sure why I have so many of them. Probably scored them on a really good couponing deal back in the day. But it's right here. It's kind of coming off like a gold, but it's definitely a green color. with a little bit of a gold underlay to it. But I'm just not a fan of these. Like I said, they're very powdery. They don't have very much payoff. The color just really isn't there for me. So I'm definitely going to pass on those. And then another group of shadows that I have are by Ulta, and they are the baked eyeshadows. And I have 3 of them. They look like this. They're kind of like, let's see, I'll show you this one. This one is called Deep Blue Something. And they're 2-sided. And the other colors I have are Plum, Gorgeous, and Taken. And I'm just not a fan of these. I'm not a fan of Ulta products to begin with. They're like own little brand, or their separate line. There's like, I'm showing you this color right here, and it's very light. So there's just not very much color payoff. They're not very pigmented. They're kind of powdery. I'm just not a fan of them. So I'm definitely going to pass on those. All right, I do have a couple Pixie Shadows. They're like, you get 2 in each little box. I'm pretty sure I got these both in Ipsy bags. This one is called Apricot Glow, and I've actually used this one quite often. The combination of the 2 colors is just really pretty. Just as a simple, soft, everyday look. So they're both right there. You can't see the top one. It's just too light, but there's the kind of like brown color. And then the other one is called Lavender Bloom. And this one is more of like a purple, kind of purple look to it. I am not a fan of these either. I feel like I have a lot of other shadows that are very similar to these colors, and I just don't need a lot of single eyeshadows laying around. I gravitate more towards my palettes anyways, because there's a lot more colors that I can play around in and not have to pull out a bunch of random single shadows. So I'm gonna part with those. I did mention the infallible eyeshadow to you guys in my first video, and I believe I showed you this color. Right there. And it's this really pretty gold color, and they're kind of like a cream based, but they're not like a normal cream. I don't know how to explain it. They kind of have like a wet feeling. But this one is called Amber Rush. It is absolutely gorgeous. It's one of my favorites. And then the other one, which I'll swatch for you guys, is called Golden Emerald. And it's the same. It's actually kind of broken, so I don't want to spill it. But this color, oh my God, it is absolutely, the pigmentation of this is gorgeous. It's this one right here in the middle. So pretty. They just glide on so well. The color payoff is fantastic. They have a sheen to it. So beautiful. And you can build them to be a little bit darker, or you can just do like a single layer and they're not as dark. What I like to do is dip a flat brush in a little bit of water just to get it damp, and then dip it into here, and they just pop so nicely. So I'm definitely going to hold on to these. All right, and then I have a couple other random ones, but I do have 2 of this. It's City Color Cosmetics, and they're called Shimmer Shadows. The way they feel are very similar to the L'Oreal Infallible ones. They have that kind of like creamy feel, but I don't know, it's kind of hard to explain. This is this one right here, and it's in the color Cheers to Life, and these are so beautiful. And I also have All Eyes on Me, and these are just gorgeous. You also could dampen your brush and make them pop even more on your eyes. And this one right here, what did I say? All Eyes on Me. And this is like a kind of like nudie brown. So pretty. And they have like a little bit of shimmer in them. So it just gives it a really stunning look on the eye, especially like in the inner corner, just to give it a pop. So pretty. So I'm definitely going to keep those. So I don't want to keep you guys here too much longer. I know my first videos were pretty long. So I have 3 more that I want to show you. And the rest I think are just ones that I want to part with. So I do have this e.l.f. smudge pot. And it's in the color, let's see, Poppin' Party. And I do like this. It's very creamy. And it's very pigmented. And it's this deep purple right there. It's so pretty. So I'm definitely going to hold on to this one. I believe I also got this from the Dollar Tree. But most e.l.f. products are very inexpensive. And you can find them at Target as well. And you might be able to find them at Walmart or like Walgreens. I know you can get them at Target and definitely at the Dollar Tree. So keep your eye out for smudge pots. And this one again was in Poppin' Party. So I'm going to keep that one. And then I have another e.l.f. shadow. It's the Long Lasting Lustrous eyeshadow. And this is in the color, well, I'm not sure, but it's kind of like a gold. And it's also like a cream-based eyeshadow. And this is really pretty. You can see, it's hard to see on camera, but it's just this really pretty like champagne gold color. And it would be really pretty on the inner corners of your eye. I like to use this if I'm doing like a very nude or simple look, just to kind of like brighten the inner corners. So I'm definitely going to hold on to that one, even though I feel like I have like 15 of the same color. But when you like it, you like it. And then I have Jelly Pong Pong Cosmetics. I'm pretty sure this came in an Ipsy bag or a Birchbox. This actually hasn't been opened, so I am not going to open it, but I know I'm going to pass on it. It's called Cosmic Light, and I don't know if you can see. It's this really pretty light blue color, and it's a loose powder. I also don't really care for loose powders. They get really messy. I have a couple of them. I have this one by Ulta, and it's in the color YOLO. And I also have this one by Marsk. It says Sydney and London. And it's a mineral eyeshadow, and it's called Your Toast. And I honestly think this one isn't open. Yeah, none of these have been open because I'm just not a fan of shadows like that. And this is also like a bronzy champagne color. That was probably very hard to see. So I'm gonna pass on these. They're just not my favorite. And then I have an Ulta Mineral, another eyeshadow, and this one's in the color, it doesn't say, but as you can see, it's like a loose powder. You can see right there. So I'm definitely going to pass on this one. And then I have a Smooth Minerals loose powder from Avon. And this is a pretty gray color. It has been opened. But you have to like get it out of the little pot right there. It's a gray color. It's called Mineral Ice. So these are all I'm going to pass on. They're just not my favorites. But I do really like this one. It's also by Jelly Pong Pong Cosmetics. And the packaging is really cute with the flamingo on there. and it's in like hot pink foil. And this has 2 colors and a little mirror. And it's just like a bronzy and kind of like a gold color, but they're very creamy and very pigmented, which I'm not sure if you'll be able to see. It's these 2 right here, but together are just gorgeous. And honestly, if you put this, this was the Bella Teal, like on the outer part of your eye, and then you added these 2 right here, be a really pretty look. Very like bronzy looking, but with a pop of that teal would be so pretty. So I'm gonna hold on to that. And the last one I want to show you guys, it's a Avon trio, and actually it's a quad. It has 4 shadows, and I really love these colors. I totally forgot that I had this until the other night when I was going through stuff, and it literally labels them. So this would be 1, 2, 3, and 4, and it explains in more detail how to use it on the back. I'm not really sure if they still sell stuff like this. I haven't looked on the Avon website in a long time. I will link something below if I can to see if you guys can find maybe some of these eyeshadow quads, but the colors in this are just so pretty. I love these 2 blues, this teal and this deeper blue. This would be really nice to have in your makeup bag because it comes with all your main shadow colors you would need. So this would be your base, and then you could start, I would take this backwards. I would make this your base, and then I would put this on the outer part of your eye, kind of like how I have today. And then I would put this kind of towards the middle and blend them together. And then I would put this like bronzy color kind of on the outside, just to give it a little bit of pop on the inner part of your eye. So I think this is really pretty. I'm definitely going to hold on to this eyeshadow quad. It's called Glow Teal. So really, really pretty. But like I said, it explains how to use it on the back. Well, that is it. I knew that I wanted this video to be a little bit shorter, so I hope you guys appreciate that. I hope you guys enjoyed going through my eyeshadows, and maybe there are some that you might be able to find, or it might entice you to go through your eyeshadows and help you declutter. But I will link most of my favorites and some of the ones that I'm keeping out of the collections down below, so you guys can find them for yourselves or pick out colors that you might like. But I thank you guys so much for joining me again, and I look forward to future videos. And if there are any recommendations for content for me, I would love to read about them in the comments. Don't forget to leave comments, like, and subscribe, and don't forget, oh my god, I cannot talk. Don't forget to hit that bell button, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye. Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Megan, and this is going to be part 3 of my makeup declutter series. We talked about eyeshadow palettes in my first video, and then in my last video we went over lipsticks and lip crayons, a bunch of lip products. So I wanted to kind of go back to eyeshadows for a quick second. I have a lot of single eyeshadows. I know I mentioned a few of them in my very first video, but I found a lot more and in different colors, so I thought I would share some of those with you, a couple of my favorites, and then you guys can help me declutter the rest. I did want to mention really quick that it is storming pretty bad outside here in Virginia where I live. So if you hear thunder or maybe see lightning, Ugh.